in the heart of Old Town.
Often we're sort of the last stop for people.
On the corner of Northwest Gleason and 3rd Avenue, the line of hungry Portlanders continues to grow.
As services start to diminish upstream from us, that means that the need at our location is only going to increase.
Scott Kerman runs Blanchet House, a nonprofit helping the homeless and low-income families by serving 3 free meals a day, 6 days a week.
The kitchen is always cracking.
You do different jobs, volunteers do different jobs.
Joanne is on salad duty.
There's people who need food. They serve hundreds of meals a day.
Blanchet House is on track to serve 36,000 meals this month. That's 6,000 more than last October. They expect that number to grow come Saturday. Due to the federal government shutdown, that's when more than 750,000 Oregonians won't receive their food stamp benefits, monthly grocery money from the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP.
I think the SNAP situation is terrible. Don't get me started.
The SNAP benefit cliff that is going to, really just decimate people who rely on these benefits.
Nearly 140,000 people in Multnomah County alone receive SNAP money.
We're bracing for lines that are really going to strain our ability to make sure everybody gets a plate.
I know it's been a difficult time and is putting stress and strain on all of us.
Jessica Amaya Hoffman is a deputy director at the Oregon Department of Human Services, the state agency in charge of handing out SNAP money.
And frankly, this has never happened before. So I think it feels particularly like we don't know where to turn in this moment.
She encourages people to keep applying for SNAP benefits despite the shutdown.
Even if we cannot release benefits, we're getting all of that ready to go so that the minute that we have those funds released, folks can have access to food.
On Wednesday, Governor Tina Kotek declared a 60-day food security emergency and directed the Department of Human Services to send $5 million to the Oregon Food Bank.
I think it's going to make sure that the Oregon Food Bank doesn't get depleted in the month of November.
But for smaller providers,
we just don't have the donations to keep up with the demand.
They're looking to the community to meet the need that's growing right outside their door.
I'm trying to do what I can, and that's what everybody here is doing.
So today, Blanchet House decided to buy more tables to add to their dining room. One way they're trying to respond to the greater need. But they continue to accept donations and help from volunteers. By the way, rumors have swirled online that unspent money on EBT cards will disappear on Saturday. Well, that's not true. Any unspent money on your card will roll over into next month. And by the way, numerous local businesses have stepped up to offer donations, fundraise, and even give out free meals for people impacted by the loss of SNAP benefits. To find a full list and add to the list if we're missing something, text us the word SNAP at 503-226-5088 and we'll send you a link. And if you're worried about finding food for you, your family, or your neighbors, be sure to check it out. Now, when it comes to Congress funding SNAP and reopening the government, the stalemate and political finger-pointing continues. There have been bills introduced to use contingency funds to keep food assistance programs running while the shutdown continues, including one from a Republican senator. But Republican leadership in Congress is not allowing them to go anywhere. Today, House Speaker Mike Johnson made it clear that the GOP sees this as an all-or-nothing issue, either reopen the entire government or get nothing.
Because if you deviate from the goal of reopening the entire government, Chuck Schumer and the radicals over there will continue to play games with people's paychecks, their livelihoods. And if you do just part of this, it will reduce the pressure for them to do all of it, to do their basic job, and that is reopen the government. This is very real and very serious, and they can end it today. They can do it right now. All they have to do is, we just need 5 more Democrats in the Senate to help us reach the 60-vote threshold. We don't have enough Republicans to do the right thing on our own. We need them to do the right thing.
Today is day 30 of the government shutdown. There have been 14 failed votes to reopen it, including one today. Democrats continue to reject the GOP funding bill to reopen all federal programs, pushing for a deal on health care financial assistance. And their efforts to pass individual bills to fund certain programs like SNAP aren't going anywhere, as you just heard from Speaker Johnson there. His colleague in the Senate, Majority Leader John Thune, got heated last night on the Senate floor.
SNAP recipients shouldn't go without food. People should be getting paid in this country. And we've tried to do that 13 times. And you voted no 13 times. This isn't a political game. These are real people's lives that we're talking about. And you all have just figured out, 29 days in, that, oh, there might be some consequences. There are people who run out of money.
Earlier today, Washington Senator Patty Murray pointed to the bipartisan efforts to keep SNAP funded while lawmakers hash out reopening the full government, putting the blame on Senator Thune and Speaker Johnson's hardball, all-or-nothing approach.
Democrats have been on the floor offering bills, and in fact there are some Republicans offering bills on the floor, but the Republican leader has refused to bring those up and denied our attempts to even try and take care of SNAP beneficiaries. And I want to say this about SNAP because I know it's getting a lot of attention right now. Last summer in the Republicans' Big Beautiful Bill, they enacted the largest cut to SNAP in history, in American history. And today, yes, SNAP beneficiaries, we are all concerned about them. There is a Republican and a Democratic proposal to fix it, and right now the Republican leadership is saying no to that.